Hi there. Today I'm going to take you through very quickly how to use my Flying Fox machine learning based translator and to show you how it works best and how you might want to set it up on your phone. This is a browser-based, or you might think of it as a web app program. So it works via a browser. It works best on the Chrome browser. So this is the one that I would recommend you use. It works better also on a phone, in my experience, than on a computer. Of course, it's difficult to take your computer around outside in the environment. It's much easier to carry around your smartphone. So this really helps in order to make this project work, is to run it on your smartphone on a browser. The first thing that you want to do is open the website itself, which is currently located at alintakrauth.com/bats. You're going to have to make sure that you're running the website in HTTPS so that it's running as a secure website. You might have to manually type the HTTPS into your URL bar. You will see as soon as you open this website that it says in very small text, please tap the screen for the machine learning audio model to generate. So once you've tapped on the screen, you'll need to wait for Chrome to be able to listen for your microphone. So this is a program that requires the use of your microphone because it needs to listen to the environment. It needs to be able to essentially hear flying foxes in real time. So it will require your permissions to allow Chrome to access your microphone. If you don't have this permission set up, you can go into your Chrome settings and find the site settings. This might be different on an iOS machine. Here I'm showing it to you on an Android machine, and you can turn on the permissions for the microphone. Once the permissions for the microphone are turned on, you will see up in the top corner of your phone a little microphone icon, and if you swipe onto that, you'll be able to see it says that there is a site currently using your microphone. Once you have that set up, you'll be able to go back into the website and click on the screen again and wait for it to load. If you find that it's taking an extra long time to load on your particular internet connection, you can always try refreshing it. It took me a little while to get it to connect this time. I am on a very slow internet connection, and you can see I tried refreshing it and now it's popping up just fine. So I have on here a test or draft version of my work that you will be seeing. Once you're on the page, you'll see that it's not full screen. It still has the address bar at the top. So turning it into full screen is completely up to you. I leave it as it is, and you might have to just scroll down a little bit to see everything on the screen and remove that address bar. Because this is a work that's so dependent on not just audio models that were created with particular audio recording equipment, it's also very reliant on the microphone being used. So depending on what model of phone you have, depending on what even sort of phone case you have and whether it covers up your microphone a little bit, this will make a difference to how well this audio model works for you. It could even be a windy day, you're outside, you might have a particular type of phone microphone that picks up a lot of background noise, or you might have one that doesn't. All of these things are going to make very small differences to how this audio model works and what you eventually see on the screen. Of course, at this point in machine learning technology, this is something that's a little bit out of everybody's control. So this is just something that we're going to have to understand happens. Another thing, of course, that we understand is going to happen is the fact that background noise is different everywhere, and these audio models rely quite heavily on what sorts of background noise the machine has been trained on. So it's not just trained on the specific sounds that it wants to learn as pieces of language, it's also translated on what to leave out, what is likely to happen in the background. And of course, background noise is going to be different everywhere all over the world. And so there's always the chance that it's going to hear a sound in the background and it might get confused by it. But again, this is something that we're dealing with machine learning and audio models at the current time.